大家好，我是吴一璇. Hello everyone, it's me Sairi, and today I'm going to talk about some progress that I made, I guess. So as you all know, I have been using a hour tracker, handmade, hand-drawn hour tracker. So this, I decided yesterday to try and get as many hours of Chinese in as possible, and I went a little too far with the highlighter here. I only got 5 hours out of my goal for 10. I'm about to go through like how that played out hourly and what I learned, sort of. So I woke up very late at 11. And when I say Chinese news, I mean really what I did was listen to this one channel on YouTube, CCTV, I think. And they almost always are live. And if they aren't, they have a bunch of old videos that you can pick and choose from. But I just call it Chinese news because I know it's one of the channels and I don't know what else to call it. And then that says Chamakopshi, which means no subtitles, love 020. And I'm watching that one without subtitles because I don't particularly care for the plot, and it's much easier. It's a very easy plot to follow, and I've already learned several words from it, but mainly what I'm trying to do right now is soak in the sounds as much as possible, because for me, I really like being able to pronounce things. And I also like accents and everything like that. So generally for me, I want to have as much listening practice as possible because that will usually reflect in my speaking. So basically, I rotated between the passive listening and the active studying here. So I did 2 hours of active studying, which was HSK grammar. So I looked up a grammar and vocab list. I didn't actually get to the grammar, but for that I was using Asian Grammar Wiki. And for the vocab, I was using a blog, which separated into nice little compartments, which I will link that in the description below. I kind of forgot about it real quick when filming this. And then HSK vocab, yeah, so I basically just switched between those two. Because the episodes are only 40 minutes, I did this 40 minutes, and I also did some of the Chinese channel here, and then I did the Chinese channel while I laid down and rested, and that was really a mistake because after this, I just took a nap for the next 3 hours, and then I didn't continue. But to kind of show you what I did on paper, I took the HSK vocabulary, and it's broken into sections on that blog I mentioned, which, as I said, I will link in the description. So the first one is numbers, and I wrote down and I highlighted the difficulty. So if it's not highlighted, it's easy. I know this. And since I've studied Chinese once or twice, like once every few years, probably for about 2 weeks every single time, I already know a lot of the basic numbers. So yeah, I just didn't even bother with those. And then these are the 7 question words. These were dates and time, I think. And then these were people and things. And to be honest, as I was writing through this, I didn't realize this was people and things. I thought it was just people. And then when I got to the things part, I got so confused. And honestly, I wish I had separated this into 2 different categories. And when I do make my flashcards, I will separate it into 2 different categories. And then switching. So obviously it was too big to fit in one page. Here are 13 directional things. Yeah, directions. 5 question words. This is all just for HSK1. And then 31, what were these again? I think they're adjectives, but I'm not sure for sure. So I will link that in the description, and I didn't get to highlighting these. I spent only 2 hours on it, and I didn't get very far, but I'm still happy with where I got. So like for some of these, I still remember how they sound, like, okay, I'm gonna butcher the tones, and I'll just have to come back and see it later. So like, 火吃 oh, I don't remember this character. 火吃 yeah, and then 后面, 后面, and 前面. Yeah, I think that's right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, that's what I did yesterday. Today I wasn't productive in that sense. I had things to do all day. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be continuing with some Chinese and maybe some Korean because I have this that I want to read through. It's 좋은 생각. My friend gave this to me for my birthday. And I met with like a Korean tutor today that I signed up for through my university. So based on how often we're planning to meet, I won't be able to do like my plan of doing like a solid week of Indonesian only for like 10 hours per day. So I might do more of an 8 hours per day type thing for that week starting. I'm planning for the 11th to see if I can just get some basics down. I don't have too many resources yet. I have some that I found, and I have some that some of the people I watch on Twitter or I follow on Twitter, like Alej, like shared with me. So I'm super excited to play with those, but I also need to find more resources before next Monday because that's when I plan on starting. And that's a full 7 days of studying, not just 5. So anyway, that's what I did yesterday. Those are my plans for like the upcoming future, the very near future. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day and a good time learning languages. Bye!